Space. Well, galaxy. That's this month's theme on LootAnime. Hey guys, my name is Fudce, and welcome to another LootAnime unboxing. LootAnime Crunchyroll, should we say, because it is LootAnime Crunchyroll now. Now, as ever, I have my Oyumu for scale. This month only, I've got my white base, my scale white base, not for scale. Because, why use a scale item if you want things to scale? That makes no sense whatsoever. But I figured I'd bring in my white base because it is a galaxy theme. It makes more sense that way. Anyway, this month's theme is galaxy. I'm expecting lots of space-related items. Probably not going to get that many. To be fair, I've seen some of the series in the list. There's some decent ones in there. On my own with a scale as always. Let's get into a box and see what we can see. And like previous months, it is one of those perforated boxes, so don't know why that looks like engines to me. So I'm guessing this is going to get turned into a spaceship of some kind. What I'm not happy about is the fact that apparently Varitek is included this month, which kind of pissed me off because I don't like Varitek. I like Macross. I don't like Varitek because I don't like Harmony Gold. But anyway, let's get into a box, shall we? Sorry, I just saw the plushie on top and chuckled. That'll be an item which all anime fans of some age will actually recognise quite quickly. I'm going to get out of the box quite quickly. It's sealed. And see, I'm not sure whether I'm going to take this to a bring and buy or not because I'm not a huge fan of the series. I enjoyed it, but I don't give it the huge praise a lot of people do. But it's very, very cute and fluffy, and there you go. Yes, it is everybody's favourite intelligent dog, Ein, from Cowboy Bebop. I've got Ayumi down here for scale, so there you are. Let's scale Ayumi to Ein. Very, very cute. I don't know if you can tell how fluffy it is, but look at this. You can see how fluffy it is just for some remarks I'm making on him. And tickle his belly. Tickle his belly. Yeah, this is the... Let's have a quick look at this one. The QM plush. Sunrise Funimation Ein plush Cowboy Bebop. It doesn't say exclusive on it, so I'm going to assume it's not exclusive. And no, I'm not looking at his arse now. I'm looking at the tag there to see if it says exclusive. But to be honest, I'm not surprised this isn't exclusive because this is an adorable item which they will sell thousands of those things if I put them at conventions. Next up, we do have a Loot Crate exclusive thing, and it is Varitek. This is a Varitek item I was worried about. It is Varitek LED light. Harmony Gold USA Incorporated. All rights reserved. All rights not deserved. Varitek and associated names, characters, and Indica are trademarks of Harmony Gold USA Inc. All rights reserved. Yeah, that can go piss off. In case you don't know about Harmony Gold, I'll put that down a second just so I can tell you. Harmony Gold were part of a team which helped bring Macross from Japan to America first time round. And of course, this being the 80s, what they did was they didn't release it as Macross because that's too Japanese. They cut it with some other movies, some other Japanese series, and released it as Varitek. They renamed a few things, they rejigged a few things, and for all intents and purposes, people liked it because they didn't really know better. They're used to American companies bringing over Japanese series and rebranding them, rejigging them. And it wasn't a hugely bad edit, to be honest. It was quite decent from what I've heard. I've never actually gone on ahead and watched the full Varitek series because I don't like Harmony Gold. But that wasn't why people hate them. I mean, if somebody came around and did that now, we'd have another 4 kids on our hands. But they didn't. What people hate about what Harmony Gold have done now is what they do nowadays. Because they only really got the rights to the first series. And a few series after that, of course, as well. But when they picked up the rights to Macross, they also trademarked the name in America. And the American trademark board said, yeah, fine, Macross, nobody's got that trademark. You got rights to use the Japanese version, so go ahead, trademark it. Except, it turns out, they didn't have a right to do that. They were only given rights to distribute and release Macross in America. The company who sold them the rights sold them too many rights. They couldn't sell them that many rights. And so you got Harmony Gold on one side of the Atlantic, on one side of the Pacific, saying, oh no, we've got we own Macross. You can't do anything Macross in America. Where you got the Japanese people saying, no, we own Macross, you don't own it. We can release it whenever we want. And whenever somebody tried to do something about Macross, Harmony Gold stepped in saying, trademark, lawsuit, out you go. And so, we've not got anything new Macross because everybody's too afraid to bring it over. I mean, legally, Harmony Gold have got no real legs to stand on. All they've got is a trademark, which was illegitimately gained. But legally, they've got history on their side. And so nobody's bringing it over, which means Macross Frontier, Macross Delta, no sign whatsoever. Because even though Harmony Gold don't own those licenses, they own the rights to the names of the series. They own rights to the name Lin Minmay, for instance. Me saying that is fair use, so they can't sue me for that. If they try to, yeah. But they own those rights, so nobody else can use them. Unless they pay Harmony Gold a lot of money. And nobody wants to do that, otherwise it would be not worth it to bring the stuff over. Because Japanese people want a lot more money to spend on it, and they don't want to deal with Harmony Gold. So we're stuck at an impasse at the moment between Harmony Gold and Japan, and Macross, and Varitek. And it requires somebody big like Amazon to come in and just punch everybody in the head saying, work this out to get it sorted. So come on, Amazon, do us proud. You're getting into anime, that's the anime you want to get into. Anyway, let's see what's in the box here. It's the Varitek LED light. Here we are. Thank you for your interest in the Varitek LED light. Please read this user guide and keep it for future reference. Package contents: 1 acrylic plate, 1 USB powered base, 1 5V USB 2 power cable, and 1 user guide. Carefully insert Varitek acrylic plate into a slot at the top of the base to avoid fingerprints on the metallic plate. Okay, so it's a... I've absolutely no idea what the hell it is. There is a... oh, if you look in there, I don't know if you can see it properly. A second, I've got a torch here somewhere. Where did I put my torch? I have no idea where I put my torch, but I've got a torch here somewhere. Which, oh, here it is. You may recognise it. Looking there, looks to be what looks like little LED lights. You also have USB power cable, USB to USB micro B, is that? I forget. And that's about it. So I'm going to put that to one side. I'm going to extend the cable. I've got a power port I can use. Actually, if I move this down here, I got just for this occasion a power block. So let's have a look at the instructions. Where did I throw them? They're underneath the acrylic plate, whatever that is. So, carefully insert the acrylic plate into a slot at the top of a base. Which can get... So, I need to get the acrylic plate out. Oh, I see. Interesting. Oh, it's a bit mucky, isn't it? Okay. In case you haven't seen it yet, that's the thing. Okay. Connect power USB cable to a USB port on your computer or UL certified wall charger. Will this do? And plug it into a back or a bottom or wherever you plug it into. The side. There we are. And press the power button. There we have a cheap red light. Lightly touch button once, red light. Touch turn off. Touch lightly blue again for blue light. Touch turn off. Do for green light. Touch turn off. Press the button twice for free the colour mode. Edit. Rotates for colours. In a cheap thing which can only really be described as cheap. But I'll put that in the corner of the screen so you can see it to your heart's content. To clean the credit plate, first remove it from base and use a soft microfiber cloth to clean the plate. Do not attempt any repairs, do not drop, do not toy, it's not a toy, da 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 da. This is this is Poundland stuff. Seriously. It's if you watch Ashens on YouTube, you know what this is. It's a LED Christmas tree ornament. Just with a little plastic licensed thing on top of it instead of a Christmas tree. To be honest, I think a Christmas tree looks better. Anyway, let's carry on. Next up we have the Space Patrol Lulico thing. It's a Loot Crate exclusive. It's a Flutter dual replica keychain. There we are. Now, I watched bits of Space Patrol Lulico. I enjoyed what I saw of it. It wasn't brilliant. It was too over the top for me. But people seem to enjoy it, so fair enough. And the tag's fallen off. But what we have here, is this what I think it is? It is a little heart keychain. It's kind of cute actually. Again, plasticky. A little star on it in case you can see that. If I put it by the LED light you'll be able to see it better. But yeah. A little heart of Flutter keychain. Fair enough. Tell you it's a bloody big thing. I actually like the bag more. I might actually repurpose a bag for keeping my coins in, because I do like coins in bags like that. And I'm going to assume that Lulico actually has something like that. Although, to be honest, it doesn't really look like it. Next up we have a Sailor Moon bottle opener. Because that's what every magical girl needs to open a cans of beer. Or cider, or whatever she drinks. I suppose it's not the most bizarre Sailor Moon item ever. That's to go to a certain item which you can read in most comedy stories about Sailor Moon merchandise. Or it's also shaped like this but more round and wiggly. But yeah, it's a Loot Crate exclusive because nobody else would think to make a Sailor Moon bottle opener, but fair enough, I suppose. A lot of Sailor Moon fans are actually older now. I mean, I enjoyed Sailor Moon. Well, I'm not scared to admit that. The new series was a bit meh, but then again, expect it to be. We also have, what's this? Yeah, it is a phone charm. It's Yumi in Space. It's actually kind of cute, actually. And we also have another thing. We have limited engagement. Sailor Moon R, the movie. Tickets on sale now. There's no code. It's just basically an advert for the movie. Because that's what you want in the Loot Crate. You want advertising. And we have a poster. Which this particular month has, guess who? Yume in space. And a tight bodysuit, which... Tight bodysuits are okay. I like them. In a spaceship with weird little mushroomoid fairies. Illustration by Finny Chang. Never heard of him. But if you can draw like that, fair play to him. Here we are. Galaxy. Grab your friends and hop into your spaceship for a trip around the galaxy. Celebrate some of the best space anime and manga with items from Cowboy Bebop, Varitek, Space Patrol Luluko and Sailor Moon. But none from Gundam. You can't really have a Galaxy box without including Gundam because Gundam is space for anime. I mean, if you wanted to go retro, why not go for Martian Success and Nadeshiko? There's some fantastic sci-fi anime recently. I mean, things like... Oh, what was the name of it? Bodacious Space Pirates. Bloody brilliant sci-fi anime. I mean, no. We get, these. So what do we have? We have the Cowboy Bebop Iron Plush. The galaxy is a pretty big place and lawlessness can run rampant in Cowboy Bebop. The government solves this problem by registering bounty hunters, also known as cowboys. Iron is a Pembroke Welsh corgi with human-like intelligence. Also super cute. Definitely really super cute. I'm not sure if I want to sell it or not. It's that no, too adorable. Varitek LED lamp. No, it's a Varitek LED light-up plastic thing. Varitek, a legendary mecha series that helped make anime popular in the US. Oh, I'll give it that. It did help anime become popular. Has it all? Transforming robots, giant alien spaceships, multi-generational galactic war, and compelling love triangle. Yeah, it did also kind of introduce all the whole song saves the universe thing. What with Lin Minmay. Varitek and Macross in general has done a lot for anime. Space Patrol Luluko keychain. From makers of Kill the Kill. That's all you really need to know about Space Patrol Luluko. Okay. Luluko's crush is represented by a flutter jewel, the manifestation of a normal girl's first love. Sailor Moon Moonstick Bottle Opener and Yume Galaxy Charm. So only 4 items really worth assaulting this. Well, only 4 items really. So let's recap. We've got Iron. Iron is absolutely adorable. I mean, I'm happy about Iron because Iron is absolutely friggin' cute. And again, it's a little corgi plush with Iron written on it, which is Cowboy Bebop, but it's just a little cute plush. We've got the keyring. Kind of cool. Kind of fun. Kind of cheap, but kind of fun. And I think that bit was probably where it's more interesting. In case you're wondering, it is actually plastic, not glass, but then again, I don't think anybody expected it to be glass. We got the Sailor Moon bottle opener. Kind of weird. Gotta admit, it's not really what I expected a Sailor Moon item to be, but fair play. And finally we have this thing, which, if it looks cheap, then you're right, it feels cheap. It's just a piece of clear plastic with a bit of design on it, with some coloured LEDs. If it wasn't for a license, this would have been Poundland. It's the license which makes that expensive, and frankly I don't want to give Harmony Gold money, so piss off Harmony Gold. Bye bye.